It's day 4 at Neely Henry, and we're in the lead. So, quick little background if you don't know a whole lot about me is I've led a couple of very big tournaments in my short, young career, and I blew every one of them, basically. Wes Logan's known as a choke artist, can't finish a tournament, don't have a killer mindset, however you want to put it. That's basically what's been put on me, and I think I've more put that on myself probably, but we're at home, we're on Neely Henry. I've fished here since I could walk, got a chance to win, literally just 5 bites away. Going into day 4, that night, me and Riley were talking, and she said, well, what do you think you need weight-wise to have a chance, you know, a legit chance? And I really thought, looking at the weights, if I could catch 13 to 14, I thought if I caught 13, I'd have a shot, just because it would make them have to catch them almost as good as they had the whole tournament. But I knew, but again, in the back of my mind, I'm like, I know it can happen on this lake, and you not even realize it's about to happen. Instead of catching 2 pound-and-a-halfers, you catch 2 5s, and you look like you're a hero. So all that's running through my mind. Obviously, the pressure's on me. But going back to all those tournaments I've led, it's made me, I think, become a little bit more grounded. Like, try not to make the moment bigger than it needs to be. Just trying to go out there and fish like it's another tournament day or another practice day. Just trying to keep a clear mind and fish as good as I can all day. So we start off day 4. I decide to not start where I've started the last 3 days, and I go to the area that I caught the big one at the end of the day on day 3. Fished all the way around it, real slow, picking everything apart, don't get a bite. You know, that's fine. I'm not spinning out. I've still got a lot of stuff I can run, a lot of stuff that I haven't even fished yet that I've caught them on in years past that kind of sets up right. Don't really know. I mean, the waters actually came back up a little bit, so I really thought it was going to be, you know, a pretty good day starting off, and then obviously fished that one area, didn't get a bite, ran down a little ways on some main river stuff. First bite I get, it's probably a 3-pounder, comes off, swim jig. Hook it, come into the boat, comes off. You know, kind of, that would have been one. I would have needed 4 more bites after that one. Run down a little bit further, the same kind of stuff that I'd gotten the swim jig bite on, I was going to start running some of that stuff. Get another bite, miss it. Get another bite, lose it. Get another bite, miss it. Another bite, miss it. Another bite, miss it. Another bite comes off. You know, kind of getting bothered. Kind of in the back of my mind, it's like, is this really going to happen again on day 4? You know, fish around a little bit longer, have a couple more miss it, don't even get a hook in them. Finally get one to commit, catch it. It's a 2.5-pounder. So a decent one, not a small one. Next cast, I think I catch another 2.5-pounder. So now I've got 2 that weigh 5. Like, everything's looking good. I'm trying to get it back on track. Miss one, catch a short, miss another one. And by this time it's like 9:30, kind of getting to the end of that shad spawn deal. And for some reason, I made a color change on my swim jig. I went from a white one to a black one. And I fished with it for about 20 minutes, and I was about to put it down, and I got a bite. I caught like I don't know, 1.75 pounds, and it got it. Like, didn't miss it, didn't barely get it hooked, like it swallowed it when it got it. And I was like, I may have figured them out, like, I just had a feeling. Went on down a little bit, threw by a little clump, and actually threw on the back side of it instead of the front side. And I literally saw the fish move the grass when it spun around, and it jumped over my swim jig, and I was like, that was a 3.5, 4-pounder, like, just that quick. Live cameras on. Dalton Tumlin's following me in a camera boat. I sit there and I make like 4 more casts to it, and on the 3rd or 4th cast, it blows back up on it. I hook it, fight it around, get it in the boat. 3.5-pounder, like, huge fish for my confidence, from a confidence standpoint. like when that happened, it kind of got my wheels turned. I was like, all right, Lord, that wasn't supposed to happen. We've got a chance. I'm just going to put my head down the rest of the day. I need like 2 more bites. Go down this one little stretch and swim by a little clump of grass, catch a 2.5, 2.25, something like that. Going up a little bit, catch another one. Going up a little bit, begging gets it.
Bless her. Come on, baby. Let's go! Whoa! What I'm talking about? Freaking ate that freaking dirty jigs, no jack.
I set the hook. I know that's the fish that's going to give me a chance to win. Fight it around, boat flip it. It's a 4-pounder. It's got that dirty jigs, no jack swallowed. Pretty cool clip on live. You know, just to, when I got that fish in the boat, I knew it gave me an opportunity to win. Like I knew I had 14, and I knew that whoever, you know, the guys behind me was going to have to catch them. But it's still in the back of my mind. I had a feeling that something had happened. Whether, you know, somebody caught a really big bag, somebody caught a really big one. End up fishing the rest of the day, and I just locked that swim jig in my hand because we had, you know, it was cloudy, it was rainy, and I literally never got another bite. That big fish, that 4-pounder, was the last bite I got all day, of any size, basically. And, you know, 2:30 rolls around, roll up to check in. There's people everywhere, a bunch of my friends, all my family, my girlfriend. Everybody's there on the dock waiting for us to come in, and one of the first things I hear is Mueller caught a 7-pounder. And I'm like, I literally called it this morning that if somebody was going to beat me, they were going to catch a giant. And he literally caught it ended up being a 6.6, but I mean a 6-pounder on Neely Henry is like an 8 or a 9 anywhere else. It's a really, really big one. I've only caught a handful of 6-pounders on Neely Henry in my life. So for him to do it on the final day, you know, with him in second, it's like, okay, so it's going to be really close. You know, have to go through all the waiting around and all this. I know what I've got. He knows what he's got. It is what it is.
Do it. He went out in the lead. Let's see if he can stay in the lead at the end of the weigh-in. 43.8 was his 3-day total. He is from Springville, Alabama. Let's get loud for Wes Logan. Yes. There you go. Here at Guntersville, see if he can get it done here in Gadsden. 5 fish, looking for 12-12 for Wes Logan. 12-12 will do it. If it's anything lighter, it goes to Paul Mueller. Looking for 12-12. £14 and an ounce. And that means Springville, Alabama's Wes Logan is going to be taking home his first career Bassmaster Elite Series victory here at the Whataburger Elite. 4-day total of 57 pounds and 9 ounces. And the hometown kid is getting it done here at Neely Henry. Gadsden, I need you going crazy and showing them what we do here on a Monday afternoon. We crown champions. And we're about to introduce you to the newest Elite Series champion from Springville, Alabama with 57.9. Get loud for Wes Logan.
You know, just overcome with emotion. Like, it's not a blur to me, but I can vividly see 14-1 flashing on the screen, and then everything just kind of went crazy. You know, what really got to me was all the anglers that come up and congratulated me. It just shows what kind of passion that everybody has for the sport. And even though we're competitors, you still want to see guys win. Like, if Paul Mueller had won, that would have been fine. I just knew it wasn't my time. It was his time, and it was meant to be for him to win another one. But the fact that the good Lord wanted it to be my time at Neely Henry in front of all my friends and family, like, it made all those other tournaments that I didn't come through and finish on that much sweeter, because he knew where I was supposed to win, and I won when I was supposed to. If I was ever going to win one, at Neely Henry would be probably the most special place that I could ever win it, just because of how much history I have there with fishing with my granddad, my dad, my uncle. Just growing up on that body of water just makes it that much more special. Again, guys, thank you so much for the support. I hope you enjoy the videos. If you have any questions or comments, just comment below. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.